Welcome everybody, my name is Derek Bryant, and this is another episode of With My Wine's Weekly Roundup. So, this week we've got another shipment from WithMyWine.com that we're going to take a look at. We've got one red and one white, so let's quick unbox. We have some notes that we've found about what the winery says you're supposed to expect and what some critics say. Then we'll do the tasting and then give you some food pairings. So let's unbox. The two we have this week, we have a Kuhn Tempranillo blend, and then we have a Mission St. Vincent White Bordeaux blend. So I'm actually really excited to get these. We actually had to order them from Spain and from Bordeaux, France. So we've been waiting for these ones. All right. We are, as usual, going to start with the red. I'm going to chill the white. Assistant. So the red, like I said, it's a Tempranillo blend. So it's 85% Tempranillo, 15% a Grenache Tinta and Mezzuelo blend. Think like a Cabernet, but it's got a thinner skin to the grape, so it doesn't have as full a body, you know, it's not as heavy on the tongue. So I'm kind of excited. It's supposed to also be kind of spicy with some, you know, good cherry flavor to it, some tobacco spice to it in the back end of the flavor. So let's find out. It's gonna be a good day. So I can definitely get that bright cherry aroma that they're talking about. That's just nice, some good full fruit flavor to it. And it's hard to explain, but you can almost smell the spicy flavor. Like in a Cabernet, it's strong. Like it's all over. You can smell this is gonna be a dry wine. This, the smell of that is very subtle, which is kind of nice. So you don't think, oh man, is this gonna just like slap me in the face? So let's find out. Yeah, so that's really smooth. There's still all those flavors like you get with a Cabernet, where it's robust, it's rich, but you definitely right away know that it's not as heavy, it's not as full-bodied as a Cabernet, and that's that thinner grape skin. So that's really nice. You get the cherries and kind of other red berry flavors. I'm now going to demonstrate. I had a friend of mine, Ross Halleck from Halleck Vineyards, show me. Apparently I was not quite doing the tasting right, so I forgot to chew. Well, sorry, Ross. So doing that actually helps aerate the wine in your mouth, so you get more of the flavor palette, because you taste not just your tongue, it's your olfactory, it's your nose as well. So you get more of that oaky flavor and more of that spice flavor when you do that. Opens up the wine and makes it a really good, bold, but with a quick kind of finish to it. It doesn't linger, it's just clean. So this is a really nice wine. It's suggested you do this with like a good steak, like a filet mignon would be really good with this. It's got that fat content you want and a little bit of that salt, which would pair really nice with just how clean but flavorful this wine is. So I really like this, and we got this off wine.com for $13.99. So for the price, this is a darn good bottle of wine for $13.99, and especially considering we got it from Spain. Now granted, it took like a week, but come on, a week to get something from Spain, boo-hoo. So, good wine.
All right, assistant, my white.
Hang on, what are you doing back here? We did this wrong.
All right.
Assistant. Thank you. So here we have the Mission St. Vincent Bordeaux White Blend, or it's actually just a Bordeaux White. It's 100% Sauvignon Blanc. They really don't give you a whole lot of tasting notes on this. So we did some digging, and people talk about getting some pear and some apple, kind of a light, crisp kind of wine. So they really leave it open to your interpretation, your tastes, to really see what you think of the wine. So without further ado, so it's definitely a sweet fruit kind of bouquet when you smell it, and kind of like a melon flavor. First taste, it tastes like a Granny Smith apple, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's very light, it's very crisp. I mean, that is a Granny Smith apple if I've ever tasted one. Like, there's some of that tart, little pucker to it. That's the difference between a Bordeaux White being made out of a Sauvignon Blanc than just a Sauvignon Blanc. Like, it's not really dry at all, but it's not super sweet. That tartness to it is really nice. I would almost say it has a little more linger factor than that red did. That cleaned off immediately. This kind of coats your tongue a little bit and stays with you. So they do suggest you do this with a seafood, and I can see exactly why. Something like shrimp or salmon or scallops would kind of help clean your palate off right after you take a bite. Shrimp scampi, shrimp alfredo would actually be really nice with this. Just to have something a little heavier in contrast to how just light and crisp this is. You want something kind of salty, savory to match with it. I kind of like how simple the flavor is too. Like I said, I just taste Granny Smith apple in the best kind of way that's been fermented into a wine. That's just refreshing. It really is. All right, so our two wines this week, we had the Tempranillo blend, and then we had the Bordeaux White. Both were exquisite. Both were in a really good price point. We're gonna put them up on our website. Feel free to click on them there. My name is Derek Bryant. This has been another episode of With My Wine's Weekly Roundup. As always, please follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, check out our website, follow us on there. You can sign up for our newsletter where we will be sending out coupons and deals exclusively to the people that are on our list, so you can get some of these wines at a discounted rate. Thanks everybody, and cheers. That is a Granny Smith apple if I've ever tasted one. Tart, a Granny Smith apple. And I mean Granny Smith, a little pucker to it. Granny Smith apple, Granny Smith. I just taste Granny Smith apple in the best kind of way.